After royal meeting, Queen confirms Prince William to be crowned king, not Charles, due to Jubilee tour. Prince William is preparing to be king under the guidance of his grandmother Queen Elizabeth II, a constitutional expert has claimed. Today, William and his wife Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, are due to arrive in Belize to mark the start of their Caribbean tour. Their trip is one of 4 being carried out by senior royals to commemorate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Her Majesty's final overseas trip was 7 years ago. Since then, other members of the royal family have taken on more responsibility, particularly Prince Charles, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. As the Queen takes a step back from royal engagements, focus shifts to her heirs, Charles and William. Charles is the longest reigning Prince of Wales in history, and once he ascends the throne, it is expected that he will pass the title on to his eldest son. Throughout the years, the Duke of Cambridge has taken on more royal responsibilities in the public eye, such as solo tours around the world and promoting charity work. He also absorbed some of the responsibilities and engagements from his grandfather Prince Philip. Although it may be a while until William takes the throne, his training for the role of king has already begun, under the guidance of his grandmother, the Queen. Dr. Craig Prescott, a constitutional lawyer, claims that the prince is well versed in a particular royal practice. He told Thursday's episode of the UCL Political Science Events podcast, "I do know Prince William and the Queen have had several, regular meetings at Windsor Castle, going through the red boxes. That seems to be the apprenticeship that our monarchs serve." By comparison, the Prince of Liechtenstein, Hans Adam II, has already brought his grandson, not the heir, but the heir but one, into meetings with ministers. Dr. Prescott explained that Prince Hans Adam's more active role in politics plays a role in the earlier preparations of his heirs. He said, "I was thinking of Liechtenstein actually because I spoke with Prince Hans Adam and Prince Alois, Hans Adam's son, of Liechtenstein a few weeks ago, and it's interesting there because obviously the Prince of Liechtenstein has a much more active role in politics. They were already bringing, not the heir, but the heir but one, into meetings with ministers, because Prince Alois is exercising most of the functions on behalf of the reigning prince, and his son is already in meetings with ministers occasionally and he's 26. So other monarchies do think about this perhaps more extensively than the UK does. But I think it perhaps reflects the fact that the UK monarchy isn't involved in active decision-making, that they do act on the advice of ministers in general, so I think it really depends on how actively involved the monarchy is in making decisions as to how significantly you bring the next in the line of succession into this as part of their preparations." The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge last night landed in Belize at the start of their eagerly awaited, but diplomatically sensitive, Caribbean tour. The visit, designed to bolster links at a time of growing Republican sentiment, got off to a rocky start thanks to a row over colonialism. But despite that, and their flight arriving 30 minutes late, the couple smiled as they descended the steps of their plane. Kate wore a blue outfit by designer Jenny Packham, and William opted for a light blue-colored suit as they arrived at Belize City Airport in an RAF Voyager jet. They received a 21-gun salute quite unlike what they are used to, with 3 miniature cannons on small, white tables fired by uniformed men pulling on strings. The Duke then inspected a guard of honor. William and Kate were greeted on the tarmac by Governor-General Froyle Azalem and later met Belizean Prime Minister Johnny Briceño. During the 8-day tour, their first foreign trip together since the start of the pandemic, the couple will also visit Jamaica and the Bahamas. They are traveling with an entourage of 15, including a hairdresser, private secretaries and press team.